Hi friends, hope all are doing well. Welcome back. Hope all are staying in and staying safe. Out of all that paratha recipes out there, how is this special? This is instant, no more waiting and soaking the dough and very less oil used. So let's see how my mom makes it. My mom has taken around half kg of maida. To that we'll add 1 teaspoon of sugar or even 1 tablespoon of sugar according to the sweetness you'd like. And normally how she adds salt is she adds salt to the water, she mixes it, and then that water will be added into the flour mixture. So she's adding it, you can see the water there, it's an approximate amount, it's all according to the flour. Add a teaspoon of oil, remember, just a teaspoon of oil to the dough, and that will do. That is the only oil you are adding to this mixture, and later on we'll add a little more oil. Now we are going to add the salt water mixture into the flour and make it into a very tight dough. To be very specific, a chapati more tighter than a chapati dough, and that's the point you have to remember in this instant parotta. You cannot make it into a very soft, greasy dough because it will not work like that. Make a very tight dough. She's showing it, and after once everything comes together, just knead it for 2 minutes, just 2 minutes. You really don't have to put in so much work into it. That is a time saver, and I always have wondered how my mom makes it, so this time I thought I'll shoot it. So this is morning breakfast, so she makes it very quickly. You have to catch it. Look at the texture of the dough. You can see it's very roughly kneaded, and it's very tough also. My baby is helping. That's a tiny hand out there. I have always told she's such a good helper and a very great observer too. And immediately, no waiting time, see, no soaking time, no sitting time for the dough. Immediately you make the balls out of it. She makes a very big, decent sized balls. We normally get around 20-25 parattas out of it, out of the half kg. You might be wondering, how the hell are you making it? We make really small parattas, that's why. You will be able to make around 12 to 13 decent big sized parattas out of it. Size is just according to how your family prefers. She's saying my daughter and my mom will be showing the size of it. You can see she'll be showing it right now. This is the size. In her hands it looks very huge, but it's a decent sized ball. Make the full dough into balls. Basically this dough is special because you really don't have to leave this dough for some time and then come back. No picky works. Now straight away she has started rolling it. You make chapatis. You just make chapatis out of each and every balls. Just roll it into a medium thickness, that will do. No shape, no figure is needed for this, so just rough. You can see she's using enough flour. You don't have to be very careful in making this paratha and all. You can just be relax and do it. See, she has already rolled out everything, and that's the oil we are going to use. That's the only oil we are going to use. I'll show you how she does. That's a small trick she does. To a plate, add 1 rolled chapati. Apply oil on both sides of the chapati. And we are going to repeat this process and stack it one upon other. Make sure you apply enough oil between each and every chapati because we just don't want it to stick. So this is the only oil we are going to use. So make a point and make a note, because in all other paratha recipes there are a ton of oil used in it, which is really unhealthy. Basically paratha itself is unhealthy, I can understand, but when you get an easier way for your craving, this is lockdown period, you cannot go out, you cannot get anything, so it's always better to stay inside and try to recreate your favorite recipes and enjoy with your family. So that's why my mom is doing it. Normally she makes parattas, it's not due to the lockdown period. She normally makes it because it's an easy procedure. She does it. Apply oil and stack it, and that's done. And once you stack it, you can just leave it for 15 minutes, or if you don't even have that time, just take it and flip over the whole bunch. So the last one or the first one you put would have soaked really well. If you don't have time, if you have time, just a 15 minutes will do. See, she's flipping it over. The last one or the first one we put would have soaked by now. You can see how it has soaked, and you can take it, put it in the same plate and start spreading it with your hands. Can you see it's spreading really well because it has been soaked in that oil? And if you're making a big one, you can just take this and roll it. If you're making a small one like us, you have to cut it. She'll show it how she cuts it and makes small ones. Take a knife, cut it into half, and you take that. You really don't have to beat it many times and all. Two or three will do. Whipping will do, and go ahead, twist it and roll it into, what do you say? It's like a flower or something, and keep it aside. Can you see? That's the first one we are making, and we are yet to make the other all 25 parotta, and that's it. You don't have to like toil yourself. That's the right word. Torture yourself in the process of making a parotta. Take each and every one out of the stack, and you're going to spread it in the plate and roll it into their beautiful flowers, or you can say even jalebi shape, if I am right. I don't know. Anyway, we will be cutting it into half and making it two smaller ones, because we normally have kids at home and they prefer tiny ones for their tiny hands, and that's how she makes it. She prefers everything little smaller. Chapatis or puris, whatever made in my home, is little smaller, and that's how we prefer it from a younger age. That's so special, right? Whatever made from your mom's hand is the greatest food, is the yummiest food you eat. Everyone will accept to me, I know that. So continue making it, stack it, and after this also there is no waiting time. Okay, I'll not say again wait for half an hour. No, just go ahead, take the first one you have made and start making parottas. You can just watch the procedure how she makes it. Let me stop the blah blah. I'm back. That's beautiful, right? I love the I love this part of the parotta because that's so beautiful. Lot of workmanship in it, right? But this is a easy one. I know you're going to try this after watching this. Less oil, less waiting time, but you get a beautiful result. Trust me. So this is ready. She has already started making it because it's early in the morning, so we have to feed kids around in home. So you can spread it with your hands, put it in a hot tawa. If it's an iron tawa, it comes out really well. If it's non-stick, don't worry, it comes out the best. Don't worry. Cook it with little oil. That'll do. See, she's gonna flip it around. Make sure the stove is on high flame when you start cooking, and as it just goes ahead, you just lessen down the flame and flip it over. And that's how you just, what do you say, whip it, beat it. Parotta making skills. Do that and you get the best layered parotta in within 45 minutes. Look at that. Cute tiny ones with so much of layers in it, which you'll not be even able to achieve after soaking the dough for so many hours. She's making two at a time because we have a family to feed, so quicker, no time for the video and all. She was just saying me, just take it soon, I don't have time for the video. So I was just saying, just go ahead mommy, I'll just catch it over. And that's how we made it, and we enjoyed with a beautiful yummy tasty vegetable salna. Make it and let me know how you enjoyed this. This is quite easy and I know you'll make it. Consider subscribing. Thank you for watching.